Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Big Chetty, and today I have another treat for you. Today, we're taking another look at some more Canadian PSAs, commercials, and just weird, strange, and somewhat disturbing advertisements from the early 2000s. Now, like I said in the last video, which if you haven't seen that last video, I'm going to leave a link in the description to that video. Make sure you give it a like and comment so you see some of the weirdness that we were starting with, so you get a sense of the flavor that we're going for this time. I've got some even more weird stuff for you here. But like I said in that last video, I can't escape the early 2000s. I don't know what it is. Guy Fieri Frosted Tips, Nintendo GameCube, Twin Towers. Point being is there's some really weird stuff in here, and if you're Canadian, I'm most likely going to trigger some nostalgia for you. Or perhaps get some songs and tunes stuck in your head that, well, just know that as a Canadian, I'm sorry. And if you're not Canadian, I highly recommend that you leave a like and comment. Let me know what you think of these crazy Canadian commercials. With that out of the way, we're gonna start with something really crazy. Okay. Here's the first one. I'm just gonna let this one play.
When I wake up in the morning, I'm still asleep. I really don't want no toast. I want no OJ, no tea, and no cereal. Eat me a yogurt drink, I'm wanting first. Oh, give me up, me mama smooth up. Me mama give me up, me mama when the morning come. Give me up, me mama. Yup, me mama. Yup for when the morning come.
Bro, everybody knows that one. That one is... I don't know what about that makes you want to have a breakfasty, yogurty, strawberry drink. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I've ever had a yop before. I will say this. All the kids in school that had a yop, they were not the coolest kids ever. And I'm sorry, Zintherios, my editor, if that was you with the yop, buddy, but like they were like, do the yop, watch out. They're always bad seeds. So I don't know if that has something to do with that commercial. I don't know what. But yeah, that they're advertising some sort of weird yogurt drink, which I've heard a spoon. I like a spoon my yogurt. You know, I want to spoon it. But obviously a very strange commercial with the moving CGI face and like the sleeping teenagers, and a very catchy like Afro-Caribbean kind of beat. And as a Torontonian, as someone who lives in the 6, there is a large Afro-Caribbean influence in the city. Matter of fact, the Toronto man's accent, which you may or may not know, is heavily influenced from that. So if I had to rate that commercial, I'm giving that one gets a 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 steel drums out of 10. And if you don't like that rating, nice your beat, fam. Because Bear Shorties be riding on the TTC. Okay, next. Pokemon cards. Blows away in the wind. Bro's going for it. He's running. He wants it. Stay fit, because you never know. What if your original Sabrina's Gengar blows away in the wind? I'd be pissed. I was a little fat kid. I kind of still am. And when this commercial was filmed, what, late 90s, early 2000s? That probably was. You know how much that card's worth now? Buddy's losing. That's $5,000 in the wind right there. That's an investment. No one's buying a house these days. We can't afford it. Our generation's fucked. So you may as well collect Pokemon cards, okay? May as well get that Gengar up. What's your Dragonite doing? You got the new pack, buddy? What's juicing, buddy? What's happening in your Pokemon world? Stay fit so you don't lose your Pokemon card in the wind. Also kind of amateur, though, that he would open it. Yeah, it is also kind of amateur that he would open it in front of the store like that. Like, what if there's a bully there? Never mind the wind. What about that? Hey, if you're going to open Pokemon cards, you got to do it on a live stream where you're like freaking scamming, schmozzing people because you're selling like open packs or whatever. Like, bro, come on, dude. Come on, get with it, dude. Okay, next.
Why do you think your mommy or daddy are always telling you, don't put that in your mouth? Let's find out.
Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you stuff it in your face.
I got scared.
Stuff it in your face. Though it might look good to eat. Though it might look good to eat. And it might look good to taste. And it might look good to taste. You could get sick. Ick. Real quick. Ick. Real sick. Real ick. Don't you put it in your mouth. Till you ask someone you love. That's right, sis. If it's okay to eat. If it's okay to eat. Like a muffin or a beet.
Like a muffin or a beet.
If you don't know just what it is. Remember, boys boys and girls, don't put it in your mouth. Ick.
Always ask someone you love before you put anything in your mouth.
That goes a long way. You know, I think the messaging is good. You know, you shouldn't put foreign objects in your mouth. Some people could still use that lesson as an adult. Just saying. You know who you are. You know who you are. But I think it's like the jump scare like that. You know, like what is that? It's kind of cute, but then it's also don't put it in your mouth, because I'm fucking you up, fella. I'm putting you up 5 ways from Sunday. I don't know why. That's not the voice it was, but I don't know. It's the eyes. It's the buck teeth. The blue fur. Good message on that one, but kind of scary. Catchy beat. I'm gonna give that 3 furries out of 10. 3 furries out of 10. Okay, next.
Hello! I'm Russell Oliver, and I buy your used jewelry. If you have gold rings, gold earrings, I'll give you cash. If you have diamonds, bring them to me. I'll give you cash. I love gold. Bring me your old gold, and I'll give you cash. Because
I'm the cash man. I'll give you money for your gold. Oh yeah, yes, I'm the cash man. I'll give you money for your gold.
oh yeah.
There is like 7,000 different variations of that commercial too. Like it's not just that's probably the most infamous one that played over and over and over again. But there's one where it's like, I'm the Lone Ranger. I'm a cowboy. You need a loan. I'll get you loan today. As if like, yeah, I'm gonna come down to Eglinton Street and just here money. Yeah, man. Here's my money, man. Yeah, man. Here you go, man. Give me a loan, dude. Yeah, man. Like why? I'm a kid. As I should have been buying a house in 2007. Why would I be getting a loan? Maybe that's what I needed to do. Maybe I needed a loan to get the house. I gotta lay off that Tylenol, buddy. That's what's wrong with me. Okay, next.
Hey, I'm not a lumberjack or a fur trader.
I'm not.
I don't live in an igloo or eat blubber or own a dog sled. And I don't know Jimmy, Sally, or Susie from Canada, although I'm certain they're really, really nice. I have a prime minister, not a president. I speak English and French, not American, and I pronounce it about, not a boot. I can proudly sew my country's flag on my backpack. I believe in peacekeeping, not policing. Diversity, not assimilation. And that the beaver is a truly proud and noble animal. A toque is a hat. A Chesterfield is a coach. And it is pronounced Z, not Z. Canada is the second largest landmass, the first nation in hockey, and the best part of North America. My name is Joe, and I am Canadian. Thank you.
What a commercial. Dude, what a freaking, come on. Yeah, it is pronounced Z. I don't say a boot. I say about. I don't live in an igloo. This is something that my Twitch chat needed to see because then now they know that I am Canadian, and that's normal. I think it's just a solid commercial. The guy that booked that, the actor that booked that, he probably just thought he was doing a Molson Canadian commercial, pay him a couple grand, done, whatever. That became quite the cultural phenomenon here in Canada. That was a pretty potent commercial. And I think even today with what's going on politically, I think, yeah, you know what? Like, yeah, we're Canadian, man. Like, come on. That's us, buddy. I love that one. I think it's great. Molson Canadian, solid beer. I like it's a good beer. And if I had to rate that one, I rate that 12. 12? Sure. I rate that 12 Bob out of 10 Doug McKenzie's. There you go. That's my rating for that one. Next, we're gonna move into this. Listen, this one, I'm just sorry. I'm just sorry on this one, guys. Okay, sorry.
I know in Ontario, where the sea lions kiss, so the story goes. It's amazing shows and friendship code. Everyone loves Marineland. You'll be spending, diving, and soaring high. I wrote a post to ride the line to the sky. Now you know what you say when you leave here today. Everyone loves Marineland.
Listen, that one, You know, that one is just talk about something that played on every channel, nonstop. And God bless them for having one of the most catchiest tunes, jingles in all of Canadian television history. But it was one of those things that played so much where I'm like, if I see a beluga whale one more time, I'm gonna lose it, pal. I'm gonna throw down. Obviously, Marineland and places like Marineland, SeaWorld, and any sort of like aquatic or large aquatic animals zoo or aquariums, whatever you want to call them. Obviously, they've come into a lot of hot water in recent years. A lot of what went on there has come to light, and a lot of those animals were mistreated. So I actually feel very vindicated in saying that I never spent $1 at Marineland. I never went. I was a little fat kid, and I had zero interest in whales, like I had no interest in those Arctic aquatic animals. Zero. I would much rather see a monster truck rally at the Sky Dome, because that's how old I am now. It wasn't the Rogers Dome, it was the Sky Dome. Or I'd rather be at home playing my GameCube. Like I do love animals. I'm a cat guy. I do like kitties. Isn't there? Put some cats up or something. Put some kitties up or something. I don't know. And like zoos are cool, I guess, but like for me, I had zero interest in that, and I'm very happy to say that I never went. If I had to rate that, it's a really catchy jingle. If I have to rate it, I give that 1 sea otter out of 10 beluga whales, simply because of what they did there was naughty, and it was bad, very naughty, very bad. Yeah, fuck SeaWorld, fuck Marineland. I'm pretty sure they're closed now. I'm pretty sure SeaWorld's closed and Marineland is closed now too, which I think they just let the whale die, which is so... That's not right, man. Come on. You know what? 0 out of 10. No, I'm giving it a 0. Fuck that. You let that thing die in there? 0, bro. That's fucked up. That ain't right, bro. Okay, next. Age of Empires level music. The European explorers. Oh! Coming across the Aboriginals.
Cascaragon idewe. Danonto, Canadagon, and te Mataron.
What's he saying, Father?
Commandant Cartier is saying this nation's name is Canada.
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 Beg pardon, sir, but the word he used, I think it really means those houses down there.
No, believe me, I know the word. It means nation, and Canada is its name.
Wakion, Canadagon.
But I'm sure it means the houses, the village.
That's partly how Canada was born. There's some European settlers showed up, and Canada? What's that? Now, that's not where the country was actually established, but I don't know. I just find that so, like, why you showed a blunder on TV? I guess it's fine. It's kind of cute, right? At least they weren't shooting them yet. It was they weren't shooting at them yet, you know? Like, that they took it a little bit for like, okay, we should guys. I don't know. I just find some of those heritage moments be really, like, you're in the middle of watching the news or something like that, and they'd be like, here's a Canadian heritage moment. And you're like, oh shit, okay. But there's tons. There's one for like Bombardier. There's one for Terry Fox, which makes sense. Terry Fox is like the greatest Canadian hero of all time. I feel like that's just a weird thing. But like, are those PSAs? Like, what are they? Did they do that for American history? Like, you're in the middle of watching like Miami Vice, and they just slap down like bro, Ben Franklin, bro, he discovered electricity, bro. I say. Or Abraham Lincoln, like 407 years ago. Like, is it just us that does that? Like, it's weird, right? I don't know. It feels very weird. And the fact that it was filmed in like the 90s, it just has that look to it. It just feels very cheesy and corny, even though it's not supposed to be like a very sincere moment, like the discovery of this nation. Oh, this one. This is another one for the girlies. This is another PSA for the girlies. I remember this one. Yeah. Hanging out down on Blue Shield.
Settle for just being yourself. Be a new you in only minutes. Why be you when you can be me?
Your before photograph.
Perfect image packages. Ooh, why be you when you can be me?
Step up for your after photograph.
Why let someone else decide who you should be?
Weird one. I remember that being longer. Was there longer? There might be a longer version of that. Another one, good one for the girlies, you know, BU. They're putting makeup on, attitude enhancers, attitude changers. You know, they're trying to change and girls should just be girls. Girls should support girls. And Chetty is an ally. Chetty supports girls. Yeah! Very nice, yes, I like, yes.
Dad, you had so much fun killing a woman.
Dad enjoys
Whoa, wait a minute. The more you know. But yeah, no, I think that one's important. I think that's an important message for all young girls. I just think it's kind of funny that they're Canadian girls now coming off the street and they're fucking, let's hang out on Bloor Street. Let's go get some makeup. I don't know. And then like maybe a little too literal with like looking under like the microscope or the magnifying glass, kind of like analyzing their body parts and stuff. So maybe a little on the nose, but that one makes sense to me. I don't know. It's quick. It's easy. I remember it being longer, but I like that one. That one's to the point. And I do think in reality, all people can relate that, not just girls, but obviously younger girls are going to struggle with that self-image thing more than younger men do on the whole. Doesn't mean it's all like that, but on the whole. I give that one 6 L'Oreals out of 7 Sephoras. Okay, so I saw this one on JonTron a long time ago. JonTron, I'm a big fan of JonTron, love his content, big funny guy. Shout out to JonTron. How you doing, buddy? Love to be in one of your videos. Just gotta hit me up. Hit that no. Just gotta call me. So I've seen this one before. I think this is a little bit before my time. You'll see. This one's probably one of the craziest ones ever.
Hey, you ever thought about taking drugs?
I don't know.
Well, I never really thought about it. Think hard. The first hit's free, but you find me when you need more. The choice is yours.
What do you think?
Nah, this jerk's not worth the time.
A message from consumer.
Dude, don't you hate when Emperor Palpatine with his glowing Sith bloodshot eyes? It's just he's in the back. He's in the back alley, downtown Bloor Street, downtown Vancouver. Just hands these guys like I got pills, I got toothpaste, I got brush. Like I could do like whatever, you know, whatever you kids want. It's free. Needles, pills, cigarettes, you know, whatever you guys need, ready to go. I think what a lot of these anti-drug PSAs and commercials always missed a point. I think the problem is like it's never the way it's supposed to be. There's a scene in Goodfellas, great movie by the way if you haven't seen it. There's a scene in Goodfellas where the main character Henry Hill is talking about how like the people that are gonna whack you, the people that are gonna like hurt you in the mafia, they're always friends. Your killers come with smiles. You never knew who it was gonna be, and that's the problem. I think that's the problem with these PSAs and commercials, and really just any sort of anti-drug imaging that we grew up with, is that they paint the people who use drugs or sell drugs or anything like that, they paint them as like these supervillains almost, where it's like guys like this, hanging out with sunglasses, like, hey, listen, I got the good pencils that the teacher won't offer you in class, so you come see me later, okay, pal? What do you want? I got all of it. And like, that's just not how it was. Every experience that I ever had being at like a high school party or like being around something in a situation like that where I wasn't comfortable, it was never someone sketchy, because I wouldn't hang around people like that. Maybe because of these commercials, but like it was always like, oh dude, what's up, buddy? Like, yeah, man, I love you, dude. Dude, you want a little extracurricular electric lettuce? And I'm like, no, thank you, sir. I am a child of God. And then like meanwhile you're like on the phone like, Mom, come get me, I'm scared. But I think that's a big problem, is that they always paint these people to be super villains. And that guy, I mean, it just looks so bad. A lot of weird, it's like clay puppets or something. What is this? It's just so stupid. Let's see if I can find, hold on, the Sith eyes. I mean, they don't look good either. That little girl, something wrong with her. She watched too many of these PSAs. Like, I gotta change my side. I don't know what the hell happened to her, bro. But this guy, like that, what is that? Like that is just, that's evil. You know, like I don't know why because it's not a guy in the back alley. It's your buddy. It's your buddy Brandon, you haven't talked to since the 3rd grade. Now it's the 10th grade, and now he's ripping bowls like Tony Hawk rips freaking 980s off the half pipe, dude. I don't know. Like, it's just so weird. If I had to rate that one, I'll give it 5 Oshawas out of 20 Rexdales. Okay, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe at the bottom. At the bottom? What am I do need to lay off the Tylenol. Make sure you leave a like and comment down below. Let me know what you think. And we're going to have some more of this content for you in the future. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video today. Share it with somebody you know. I love you guys so much. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.